It seems things are going well for Ice Spice these days. She's launched a new campaign with Kate Spade. She's made her relationship with NFL star Sauce Gardner Instagram official. But still, the industry doesn't seem to respect her. She's one of the most recognizable faces in rap, but nobody's treating her like a serious artist. Her debut album flopped. Her deluxe sold under 5,000 copies. She got booed off stage in Australia. And even when she's winning outside the booth, the core of hip-hop is quiet. So how did the hottest new rapper in the world lose the culture so fast? Let's dive in. Ice Spice dropped Bully in March 2021. The beat came from Riot USA, a college friend and Bronx native who produced most of her early work. The video was shot in a corner store. She wore a bubble jacket and kept the delivery slow. Local blogs posted it. The clip floated around for a few months before fading out, but her real break came when Munch started spreading across TikTok in late 2022.
The Munch girl?
Ice Spice is here, the Munch girl.
Yeah, it's the Munch girl.
Oh, you thought I was feeling you? That is a munch. Nigga's a eater, he eat it for lunch.
You said that a little too spicy.
I like that song.
We know.
It went viral. It was posted, clipped, reposted, and eventually turned into a meme. She had the visual look people remembered. Big curls, straight stare, pink puffer. She signed with 10K Projects and Capitol soon after. The deal came with videos, promo budgets, and immediate placement on editorial playlists. Drake messaged her that same month, writing, "That Munch and you're on the radar freestyle hard, I'ma play him on our radio show." He flew her out to Toronto. She sat front row at OVO Fest. She posted the photos. A week later, he unfollowed her. No one really knows why, but maybe because she turned down his advances. Shortly after that, Drake and 21 Savage dropped the album Her Loss. On one of the tracks, Back Outside Boys, he raps, "She a 10 trying to rap. She good on mute." Many think it was a jab at Ice Spice. She responded on X by writing, "At least I'm a 10. She kept the exposure and stayed quiet about the rest. Blogs filled in the blanks. Within 6 months, she had a deal with Dunkin'. She was holding donuts and ads for the Super Bowl. She appeared in a skit with Ben Affleck.
Gotta be authentic. How are people gonna connect you with Dunkin'?
Yeah, I'm a Dunkin' girl.
I'm not seeing it.
Ice Spice, my fans are the Munchkins.
Where you going with this?
Ice Spice, Munchkins.
Then came the call from the Barbie movie team in 2023. They put her on the soundtrack. The label cleared the Nicki Minaj feature. Barbie World was a global rollout. Nicki handled the verses. Ice Spice appeared in the video and the headlines. They posed together and performed the song at the VMAs. 2023 was also the year Ice Spice dropped her biggest song to date. Boy's a Liar Part 2 featuring Pink Pantheress did huge numbers, going platinum, peaking at number 3 on the Billboard Top 200, and racking up nearly 1 billion streams on Spotify as of the recording of this video. But eyes drifted off Ice Spice in early 2024. She teased singles, made scattered appearances, and posted through quiet numbers. A short-lived back-and-forth beef with Latto trended for a day. Fans clipped tweets asking what they were even beefing about. Nobody had an answer. Then came the stunt with Central C. At the time, he was dating a woman named Malene Argy. The next day, he was hanging around with Ice. Paparazzi caught them in coordinated outfits. They released a track called Did It First. They later admitted it was a promo setup and they weren't really dating at all. He got the flack, she got the streams. Neither addressed the ex. The silence broke when Baby Stormy leaked their messages. Screenshots showed personal texts. She said Ice made every friend sign NDAs. She said Ice was dating her producer, Riot, and cheated with Lil TJ. She said Ice was colorist, which by the way will be important moving forward. And for those of you who don't know, colorist means discrimination. Someone shows toward people with darker skin tones, often within their own racial or ethnic group. Baby Stormy also said Ice lied about being Nigerian. She said Ice used Cleotrapa for optics. She said Cleo was never her real friend, and that Ice really hated her and used her to appear darker on camera. One of the leaked messages referenced Nicki Minaj. At the time, Ice was in the middle of signing to Nicki Minaj's label. The messages included a reference to the Barbie soundtrack. Ice said she was invited to do it solo and added Nicki as a favor, writing, "Barbie asked me to do it alone, but since that's her brand, I invited her on, and she doesn't even see that as me bringing her something. She's kind of like my mom, ungrateful and delusional." Stormy posted it all in one thread. The tweets were screenshotted. Fans said it was betrayal. Others said it was clout chasing. Ice stayed quiet. It was kind of shocking given that Ice apparently saw Nicki as an idol of hers.
When I met Nicki, right, for the first time in person, I was like at her studio and she was like doing her glam and stuff. And
Were you
then
nervous?
I was nervous.
Yeah, bet.
But I was like I was like chilling. I was like nervous to get there. Once I got there, I was like, okay, I'm chilling. But then I heard her like say something and then I got nervous.
She dropped Gimme a Light during the fallout. The hook included Big Ice, I Don't Need a Writer. The next line was, I'm Miss Poopy like I need a diaper. Clips of the lyrics spread across TikTok. The quote trended faster than the song. The first single off the album was Think You the Ish, parentheses, fart. It was a reference to the popular meme that says the same thing. And one poop joke song is fine maybe, but two on the same album. And your credibility as a serious artist might take a serious hit. And for Ice Spice, it definitely did. The memes and jokes would follow.
Oh, Ice Spice dropped a new song. Let's listen, why not?
I just did a and a poop at the same time. I call that a foop. My is so big. All I do is shit. My so smelly. It's looking like jelly.
Ice Spice announced Y2K in June 2024 with a series of teaser posts showing the cover art, a custom subway sign, and a trash can with the album title tagged across it. Lots of people called the whole album a trash can. One reviewer summed it up pretty well. Ice Spice is undoubtedly one of the weirdest artists to ever get exposure in this decade. She is one of those artists that indeed got popular, at least for a while. But this popularity I've been seeing of her is either because of A, how memed she has been, and B, because many of those memes were done specifically for laughing at her or criticizing her music. Unfortunately, despite that attention she would end up getting, there would be so much negativity to the point of it actually damaging her sales and relevance this year. To me, this was quite sad because you'd think with the attention she was getting, she would at least remain successful and even try to improve on her craft. But as of late, 2024, this is one of those rare cases where she's now unlikely to do that in future. The album didn't do bad. It debuted with 28,000 units sold. Streaming numbers fell short of projections. Industry outlets covered the release with polite headlines. TikTok didn't latch on to any of the new songs. Playlists added them for a week, then removed them quietly. The only viral clip was a video of her saying, "I'm so happy y'all ate that up," with a smile that didn't match the numbers. Reactions focused on repetition. Fans quoted lyrics and said they sounded familiar and literally full of scat. I mean, literally, there were like 5 or 6 poop references throughout the album. There were the 2 I mentioned already, plus a few more, like I'm Miss Poopy but I never smell, on the song BB Belt, and Brody took a fake perk, now he got tummy runs, on the song Plenty Sun. The deluxe version dropped in December. She called it Y2K, Just the Girl. It sold 4,800 copies. Blogs treated it like a footnote. Fans posted screenshots of the Spotify numbers and called it a wrap. In May 2024, Baby Stormy tweeted a screenshot of a text Ice Spice sent her about Cleotrapa. Cleo FaceTimed me in the call. She said, "I'm so happy for you," sounded mad fake. And when we hung up, she said, "I love you." Like, no, you don't. Stormy captioned it, "Fake friends gotta stick together." In September, fans noticed Cleo unfollowed Ice Spice on Instagram just days after the Y2K tour ended. Cleo had been the opener. A fan tweeted, "She was about that bag and nothing else." Cleo responded, "Y'all thinking I got paid is hilarious. I was played, betrayed, and unpaid." She added, "I never had a problem with not being paid, by the way. I knew. I just wanted everyone to stop thinking I was paid, because I wasn't." Cleo posted a 6-part TikTok breaking everything down. It's 45 minutes long, but here are some highlights.
It was like, what? This girl kind of uses me for her rollouts. So I'm just like, okay. When the tour thing came out, I'm like, oh, she's actually trying to like give me something now. Like, okay. She's trying to make it up. She's trying to be an actual good friend. I made a flyer announcing that I was going to be coming on tour with her. It did not even get reposted. It didn't even get a comment or a like, and she was tagged in it. The bill, it didn't even have my name on it. Like, just about nobody knew I was coming on tour. It was like a...
She also went after her soul. Right after she said Ice missed the grind most artists have to go through at the beginning of her career, she said this.
People are lucky. Some people are lucky, and we're going to call it luck. We're not going to call it her being blessed, because I don't think the Lord will bless somebody like her. Her soul it doesn't belong to the person above. She is very dark and very soulless.
She had to carry her own luggage. She paid for hotels. She had no dressing room. She wasn't allowed to bring anyone. She was even apparently denied a chicken salad because it wasn't part of the tour budget, and was later allegedly not invited to a dinner at a steakhouse during the tour while everyone else was.
But it wasn't genuine at all. Nothing that you do is genuine. Everything is calculated. Like I said, I was the token black friend. You didn't have your other best friend around because you said that she didn't match your aesthetic. Like, there's something very wrong with somebody that is only friends with somebody for their aesthetic.
Ice Spice's manager, James Roseman, stepped in. He said Cleo was given an opportunity. You have to invest in yourself, aka pay expenses if need be. Openers don't have the same thing headliners have. He added, the entitlement and ego are crazy. Ice responded in a Twitter space. You got less than 10,000 listeners and I'm sharing my stage with you and you feeling so entitled. Like how I'm in the shower and you going to barge in while I'm butt-ass naked trying to press me about some bags? One fan said, she's literally not helping her own case. Around the same time, Ice posted a poll asking, steakhouse or chicken salad? She deleted it. A fan said the post just validated everything. The fallout dominated Twitter. The jokes didn't stop. During that same Y2K tour, there was more controversy. It started with sold-out shows and branded graphics. The headlines shifted by week 2. In Australia, she showed up 25 minutes late for a New Year's Eve performance. Fans had been packed in since 10:30 p.m. The set started at 10:55. She performed 2 songs. She left the stage before 11:05. They apparently even cut off her mic. Someone tried to hand her flowers. She laughed and walked away. The crowd booed. No apology followed. Ice Spice lost most of her likability and relatability. Fans called her mean. She was accused of being colorist. Some thought she used Ozempic to appear skinnier. Her core fan base, built partly on her image, started shrinking. Some fans who followed her for her looks began unfollowing. Others stayed, still posting thirst replies on every photo. As her public image cracked, her music was the only thing left. That started breaking too. Her debut album, Y2K, got heavy backlash. The criticism didn't stop with the music. She dropped the video for Papa, and the response turned brutal. The likes and dislikes were nearly even. The comments were worse. How my voice be sounding after I haven't drank water for 24 hours? How to make an Ice Spice video. Step 1, twerk. Step 2, repeat. Step 1. Lyrics, 1%. Twerking, 99%. Dislikes stacked up across platforms. Other music videos got hit too. Her posts on Instagram and Twitter were flooded with negativity. Over the last year, she lost more than 25 million monthly Spotify listeners. After the Cleo and Storm fallout, she dropped over 500,000 Instagram followers. A fan at a Sexy Y Red concert spotted her and posted, "Thought she fell off?" The comment summed up the mood online. People kept saying she was an industry plant with no skills beyond drill delivery. Some fans held on, the rest walked away. The damage stuck. The music stopped trending. The internet moved on. So what do you think? Is Ice Spice done for? Or can she come back and show that she can actually rap? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching.